Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out the 4th episode of the Rings of Power. This is The Great Wave. Now, thoughts on that last episode are on the back half of there. We went to Numenor. We met a bunch of Numenorians. Numenorians? I'm getting better. We met Elrond and his son and daughter. The son's name, Isildur, obviously has great implications. The daughter's name I didn't pick up on quite yet, but I will. Nori's kind of in a bind with her dad's, foot broken, not well. They're back of the line pulling the cart. But our stranger friend looks like he's going to help him. That's the way forward, friendship. So hopefully we're nurturing this entity to be a good person. Still don't know about them, but fell from the heavens, so something. We haven't seen the dwarves in a while. I would like to. We haven't seen Elrond in a while. I would like to. Arondir and friends tried to do an escape from their little enslavement camp that the orcs had them working on. Didn't work. All the other elves and people helping were either ripped up by the warg or shot with arrows or cut down by the orcs, so no idea what is going to be in for him, but at the end they did drag him away to Adar, and it went out of focus last frame of the episode. So anyway, going to keep this short and sweet and get into it. Here it is, 4th episode from the Rings of Power, The Great Wave. Numenor.
With the blessing of the children, we gather to welcome those who will live that future. Her wisdom guide thy steps. Sometimes our island just needs a stretch.
Yeah, those are supposed to be newborns with their mothers. Those mothers look really well rested. I don't know anyone with a baby that looks as well as they do. Oh, that's a big ass wall. What the fuck, water? This can't be real, right? Is she just imagining this? God damn.
It is a perfect day, Queen Regent.
Is it? Will it be? She was trying to tell her dad the elf is here and she's hiding some shit, apparently. And
Chancellor, statecraft is the art of attending to small matters as diligently as grand ones.
I was only trying to be clever.
Cleverness for men of small ambition. I'd much rather it if you were wise, my son.
clever and wise can work together.
Taking your trades!
One elf.
Workers who don't sleep! And now these people from the future are showing up and offering to do the same work for next to nothing. They took our jobs! Yeah, they're down! Either blind or an elf lover. Just like her father!
Where is the protector of Azeroth?
Floppy-eared fucks.
Aye.
And if the elf were here now, what would she see? But now one elf, a castaway, could threaten us. Look down, each of you, at the guild crests you bear. A heritage of mighty hands.
He's got a bunch. That man is mastered out. I mean, you are the guy walking around in regal-ass blue, preaching to the dirty... Everyone's got blue. This is ridiculous.
My friend.
Poor people shouldn't have blue. You know how hard it is to make blue? I mean, passionate, but not
Drinks
really
all
convincing. Okay, drinks all around. You got us. We're in. What did he say to him? There was more words spoken there.
My troubles have been too hard won.
You must be the new apprentice. I'm Kemin, and your name is...
Hey, Arian. Plans.
Yeah, but if his dad is the statesman guy walking around, the queen already doesn't like Captain, her father, so...
His people.
I believe the man you hold in your dungeons is no common brawler, but the lost heir in exile to the throne of the Southlands. Reforge the alliance between Numenor and elves. Save the men of the Southlands.
I wouldn't bet on it. They don't want to get dragged into elf problems. Even the elves didn't want to get dragged into elf problems, you know?
One with Numenor's true ruler. Your father, the king.
You should not speak of matters you do not understand, Galadriel.
And you should stand aside, that I might present my proposal to one who holds the authority to answer it.
Lady Galadriel.
And it will not be quelled by you, Regent.
Damn, okay. The pleasantries be damned. Take me to your...
Tavern brawl.
Sedition.
Sedition. I will have words with your father. Talk to the bars, bitch.
That was deliberate. You're off the sea guard. All three of you.
I thought the sailmaster would only dismiss me. I'm sorry.
What have you ever done but brood and blubber about your dead mother? Stop it! Stop it! Enough! The same old as Seal walking away. Seal! Where are you going? Going, staying, what does it matter?
Oh, don't worry. Isildur will find his purpose. Okay, that's why they're using an elf name for the person, right? A mercy kill, an execution, a farewell. Imagine you're a prisoner. They just kill him in front of you. It's like, what are they gonna do to you? Have we ever seen orcs giving reverence to the dead or any sort of ceremony? Cool shot. Not gonna lie. Okay.
Why do the orcs call you father?
You have been told many lies. To untangle it all would all but require the creation of a new world. That is something only the gods can do, and I am no god.
Yeah, Galadriel found that out in the archives place at the Hall of Law. They're making a new...
Go to the men who've taken refuge in the old watchtower.
They're killed? You captured them?
Deliver to them a message.
What message?
Damn, yeah, it's your chance to get out, but it's like you kill the guy, that obviously fucks over their plans, but then no one else knows what's going on. He has to get out and tell people what's going on.
I can see behind your shirt. The barracks are already full. Try and make camp where you can.
How does she have blue?
Every village from here.
Blue is so hard to do. All these fucking people.
What's about Waldrig's root cellar? We send a small party into town by day when the orcs are fewer. Grab what we can, quick and quiet.
Should never have let you talk me into this.
Okay. Was that his friend that cut his finger?
I'm heading back.
He could use some food. Look, they are skinny.
There might be more food. Come on, this place is deserted.
You have a whole cart, right? You can come back tomorrow.
I'll go.
This show is so cinematic and so beautiful. It's like I'm watching a movie, so I'm more reserved than I normally would be. Get that grain, get that bread. Your friend is dead. Oh, now they're gonna come out in the darkness. Yeah, you better stay in the light. Good call, dude. Get the fuck out. Jump scare in 3, 2, 1. Oh, not the grain. Damn it.
Where'd you get that?
It feeds.
It's a boy. He has the hilt. A boy.
He has the hilt, yeah.
He's hiding his...
Dude, you should have just taken the bucket to the head like a champ. The water makes noise. Come up quietly. I hate that in movies or shows. Somebody doesn't see the good guy and then walks 2-3 steps away and they come up. They'd still hear him. They're right fucking there.
It is everything you said it would be.
For a moment standing there, you were the very image of your father. No, I promised myself I wouldn't mention it. He's your friend. Either he's avoiding me, or he's hiding something.
The dwarves have their secrets. They're entitled to them. Yeah, when he talked to his dad, they were obviously hiding something.
Are you suggesting Durin's got himself a wee girlfriend?
There is none other than you, milady.
I know. Who'd have him?
Wow. Wow.
Calling a dwarf dishonest in her own home. It's a recipe for strong gravy. Durin didn't bring his axe. Because the quartz he's mining isn't chiseled. Dwarven climbers like my husband can make the descent to Quartz Chasm in just a few hours.
Not bad.
I just hope he believed me. He's not easily taken in that.
I was getting ready to say I believe her. You know, I
Lucky my feet are green. We're making good progress in the old mine.
Super elf hearing from far away, right? Legolas, what's your elf I see?
You lost elf.
No. I know exactly where I'm going.
Maybe they're playing 3D chess and they knew he was watching, so they said the wrong thing to misdirect him.
Rich crown, kiss the stone, polish your gems and gold.
Melon. Oh no, his was right. Mithril?
I knew it!
Durin?
Kept a spy on me, elf.
Hardly. I care nothing for whatever is in that chamber. I do care for you. For this friendship. And secrets do not become it. What is the meaning of all this?
Tell me your secrets, even though I don't want to know the secrets.
I need your oath. You'll never breathe so much as a whisper of what I'm about to tell you to another living soul.
And is he going to be forced to tell, or let it slip in a fever dream or something? Interrogation?
I swear on the memory of my father, Arondir the Mariner. Anything you tell me here will end in my ears alone.
Merchandising.
Where the real money from the movie is made. Spaceballs the t-shirt. Spaceballs the coloring book.
Lighter than silk, harder than iron as weaponry, it would best our proudest blades.
Why all the secrecy?
It's perilous to mine. My father has restricted our every efforts.
Was it like radioactive, or did the rocks around it crumble, or fucking take your soul? What's the problem?
In our tongue, grey glitter. In yours, something like mithril.
Yeah, mithril. Okay.
No, it would be.
I thought it was when it was the white coursing through the rock there. The armor that Bilbo gave Frodo, right? Long-time WoW player. I know all about mithril and mighty. Whoa, we get to keep a piece.
Token of our friendship.
Someone say, what's this rock? And you're gonna go, I got it at a gift shop, or I found it, or... Oh, especially if Celebrimbor is a master smith of metallurgy and shit, and he finds out about that.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright, it's alright.
Oh yeah, pat him down. Down his front side. Come on, lady.
And here I thought your talents ended at draftsmanship.
I'm not in the habit of going off with strange young men.
Very wise. If I see any, you'll be the first to know.
Good for him. Working smooth operator.
As much as I admire your habit of charging at every obstacle in your path like a colt in full gallop, has it ever occurred to you that you're not battling trolls or orcs?
She's like Darth Maul pacing around in there, just wanting to fuck shit up. Seething is the word, right?
Well.
Having met her for all of a few moments.
During which you managed to demand a ship, insult her people, defy her orders, none of which quickened her pulse.
I demanded to speak with her father, the king in the tower, who no one has seen in years.
That's what it was about.
See what happens when you stop galloping.
You are to be shipped back to the elves under armed escort tonight.
Yeah, we're getting you the fuck out of here. They were already worried about the elf's return. Yeah, we got a ticket for you.
Forward.
They could just kill her. Who the fuck would know? They could kill both of them.
I wouldn't advise that.
I can't very well let her leave.
You could.
Oh, going to see the king. Okay. She wasn't escaping.
How did you know I would come here?
A garrison of troops who waits outside to escort you to your ship.
The Song of Ice and Fire. Aegon must unite the kingdom.
Claiming that we provoked the anger of the Valar and must repent. And when he announced plans to renew relations with the elves,
The people rebelled.
Apparent, the viewing stone.
Arondir.
That's the word. Thank you.
7 seeing stones there once were.
Oh, the tidal wave. Okay.
It is Numenor's future you saw. Palantiri show many visions. The vision begins with your arrival. My father believed that. His path nearly destroyed us.
So then it's your people holding you back, you know? What can you do?
Avoiding this war may be the very thing that brings about your downfall. I will not second-guess the gods. Choose not the path of fear, but that of faith. Let Numenor fight alongside the elves once more.
Guards, take her away.
Faith may bind one heart, Galadriel. But it is too fine a thread from which to hang a kingdom.
Woods are all bare. Animals are all fled. Seems your boy had more sense than we allowed.
Hell yeah, who survived that orc attack, right? He was hiding in the... Oh, his friend got back, okay. Whenever people say they don't have a mean bone in their body, it's like, yeah, you probably do, you just haven't been tested yet. Tied to a radiator and beat and touched and starved for a week or two. You might find it in yourself to strike back.
Not here.
Thank you, tall grass. The Last of Us 2 out here. It kind of does look like The Last of Us 2 with the scars, or sorry, the Seraphites walking around with their torches in the tall grass. Get out of their line of sight. You're still looking at them. Fuck.
Won't loosen your lips.
Oh. Oh. They did let him go.
They are coming.
Yeah, at first I was like, did his sword, did his hilt fly up and defend him or grow and fucking stab the orc? Nah, it's your boy Arondir. Damn, with that with those ears. You caught an arrow with... Come on, do a prayer. Come on. We can do cloud magic. We can... Yeah, they can still shoot arrows out of the tree line, though. They just keep moving.
Was that?
Durin would have been
It was
dead.
a plea to the rocks. And that if you'd not gone down
Yeah,
there,
Durin would have been back there. I was just...
Durin might have been in that shaft when it...
All of them alive.
All of them?
Your father must be so relieved.
He shut it down.
Yeah, he knew about it now.
Sometimes I wish I could tell him exactly what I think of him.
I'll never trade words with the old gods again!
Now this were Game of Thrones, we'd just have his dad, something happen to him, and, you know, hey, you're in charge now. Do what you want.
My father single-handedly sailed to Valinor and convinced the Valar to join the war and vanquish Morgoth. One night it struck me that I would be only too happy to hear any judgment, so long as it granted me the opportunity to have but one more conversation with my father. Do not waste what time you have left with yours.
I told you, I saved him from a hill troll. Two of them.
Yes, I know. I was asking Elrond.
There were 3 trolls,
Oh.
and it was I who saved him.
Ah, jeez. Like the same trolls that, you know, that turned to stone?
Forgive me, Father. I was proud and stubborn, and I was wrong.
Our people believe that when a new dwarf king is crowned, the voices of all his forebears flow into him. You need not wait for that day to hear my voice.
I'll tell you your ass right now.
Forever am I with you, my son. There is nothing to forgive.
Elrond really patched shit up with him, didn't he? I told Elrond about Mithril.
Elrond has invited me to go with him to Lindon tomorrow.
But intuition's a powerful tonic. What is yours, Tilly?
There is something more at work.
Good, my son. Good.
Just by the music, I knew it was them. I was looking away for a second, dealing with a hangnail. Oh, right, they were making for the old tower, and then he was released to go back to the tower. So he's not, like, breaking his duty by going to them.
I have a message.
That's where they were supposed to go.
That your people may live, if you forsake all claim to these lands.
And go do what?
Transfer fealty to him.
Oh.
And if we refuse?
Oh, the old allegiances, huh?
Just like he took that hilt.
Oh?
From me bar.
Oh.
Come off it, lad.
It's fucking fed off of him too, huh?
There's no sword. It is a power fashioned for our ancestors by his master's own hand. Have you heard of Sauron?
Sauron, your Lord and Savior. Yeah, these people might not even join with him out of fear. It'll be like, oh yeah, we like those old people. Oh, okay. I like the gore. I like the visual graphic visceralness.
It's in the tower.
The hill, right? I mean, as much as I said they could kill her, why don't they kill her? Setting her off. It's like, these people don't leave, right? So it's not like word's gonna get out that there was an elf.
Your people will be relieved. They'll be gathering soon in the court and in the plaza to hear your announcement.
Yeah, but is it her coming or her going alone that is what causes the end of their civilization, you know? Like, had they not sent her away like this? Those petals happen in the bad vision, right?
Is it when the petals of the white tree fall, 'tis no idle thing? A living reminder that their eyes and their judgment are ever upon us.
How many leaves are on this
Now,
fucking tree?
judge, are our hearts become as the statues that surround our isle? Or do they yet beat with the blood of the heroes that carved them? I would neither command nor invite you to any danger I myself would not face.
Lead from the front? Okay.
I personally escort the elf back to Middle-earth.
The expeditionary force will be made up of brave sons and daughters from across fair Numenor.
I would have thought there would have been more reluctance, but I guess the tree dropping the leaves, the petals, was like the final, like no shit, this is real moment. Like an Avatar when the seedlings...
I will serve.
The two kicked out are like, yeah, we're in.
I will serve.
So when her father tried to do shit, it split them apart, but apparently she tied it up well for him. And that's it. Ah! Ow! I keep bagging this arm, I don't learn. It'll heal eventually, right? Alright. Good episode. Going to the outro. Episode 4, The Great Wave. Queen Regent Míriel's faith is tested. Isildur finds himself at a crossroads. Elrond uncovers a secret. Arondir is given an ultimatum. Theo disobeys Bronwyn. Okay. Another great episode. Everything about this show is cinematic. It's like I know I said it earlier in the season, but I just feel like I'm watching some extension of The Lord of the Rings. It doesn't feel foreign to me. It doesn't feel forced. Like, everything is blending well. There's references, there's a lot going on, and I appreciate it. Yeah, so we have the discovery of Mithril, and perhaps, even though the 4 people survived that were stuck in the mine, Durin could have been in a place of the mine that was hit harder, or with more rocks, or more rubble, or maybe they wouldn't have been able to get help if he was, locked in there with them. So the discovery of Mithril, that was a nice little touch. I always thought it was just, in the mountain. I thought they had access to it, but I guess it's fun to see, like, no, it's this new thing. And the king's kind of against it, but him and his son worked everything out, and things are great. Yeah, it was good to see Disa again. I wanted to see the dwarves, and we got them. Yeah, Arondir, I guess it's good he didn't kill Adar or whoever that was, and, instead said, okay, I'll go deliver a message to the tower. Because then he saved the kid and the hilt, and now that's not in the enemy's hands yet. The orcs don't have that. So, good news. And then if Arondir survives this, he'll be able to get word back to the elves that, holy shit, the Southlands is in big trouble. Meanwhile, this kind of lines up with what Galadriel learned before, that, they're trying to make their own realm, and shit's going wild. And it's just a matter of time before they link up, I think. I don't know if it'll be directly or indirectly. And then Nori wasn't in this episode. Nori and the Harfoot, so they're off doing their own thing. the more I think about it, like, I wonder how the Harfoots fit into everything. Like, with the Rings of Power and the dwarves building the shit with for Celebrimbor and Arondir and the Southlanders over here, and we got Galadriel and the Númenóreans, you know, sailing around doing shit. Like, where do these caravan wagon pulling hobbit-like people come into play? I mean, obviously it has something to do with Meteor Man from the sky, but at what point, I'm wondering, is there going to be a handoff or a send-off, or, you know, I don't know. Like, it's just going on in the background, and I don't know how it fits in. It's kind of like in Season 6 of The Expanse, where they have the Laconia, like, 5-minute episode parts in the beginning, where it's like the Martians on Laconia doing their thing, and it's like, when is this gonna fucking connect to the main story? I'm about to watch episode 6 probably tomorrow or the next day, so hopefully I'll get that answer by the time you all see this, but that's just where I'm coming from with their storyline. Yeah, we finally found out why Númenor and Queen Míriel, Queen Regent Míriel, why they had such reluctance to the elf, and it's the beginning of their cataclysm, their end of their city. The vision begins with the arrival of the elf, so, you know, as Galadriel put it, you know, there still could be time to change. It's not her arrival, you know, it's the faith, not the fear. That's what she was trying to push on her. And it worked, because they have the all hands call out, and people are signing up, and they're gonna go kick someone's ass, you know, in the Southlands, apparently. All in all, another fun episode, one of the longer ones, and it looks like the rest of the episodes for the season are pretty frickin' long, too. Yeah, they seem to be getting longer and longer, but they're going to be about this length for the remainder. But that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm looking forward to the next episode, but it will be watched another day. Thanks again, and goodbye.